Welcome back to Life to the Max. Mark Tipler was going into the spring of his senior year in high school. That's when his life changed. And after his life changed, he changed the way he lives his life. It is a beautiful day to be on a lake, fishing. And boy, they are. In the middle of it is a fishing guide, Mark Tipler. He's the organizer of the event. He loves his time on the lake.
Started fishing when I was young, when I was a kid, and you know, didn't really know that my dad didn't care for fishing. We'd go out before the sun came out, and we'd be out there until the sun went down.
He's found his love for the outdoors, but that's just a small part of his story.
I grew this back, but this is all skin grafts here. Sorry for the tan line.
What motivates him is a cause to raise money for burn victims, since he was a burn victim. Spring of his senior year in high school.
When I was 18 years old, I got trapped in my parents' basement. Chemical mineral spirits caught on fire, and I was burned over nearly 80% of my body. Spent 3.5 months in a drug-induced coma at Regents Hospital. Several months after that, of course, in recovery. Altogether, it took about 3 years to recover from the burns.
He was taken here to the burn center.
Mark had a good, strong spirit, sometimes too strong-willed, if you will. As a young man in those teen years, you don't want to believe you've just had your life changed for you, and you're going to have to comply to some things you don't want to do.
Were you ever, during this period of time, depressed, down in the dumps?
Well, they first initially had me in a drug-induced coma, and so when I woke up out of that, I remember I couldn't see, and I didn't realize why I couldn't see. I couldn't talk, but I knew I had, my brain, my mind. I could think straight.
It is here they see people like Mark, and it is here they deal with the difficulties on a daily basis.
Dealing with that, that whole psychosocial issue of what does this mean?
Yeah, we're all vain in some respects, right?
Right. And when you meet somebody, the first thing that you do is you look at them in their face. And when you have facial burns, that's usually the worst burns for people.
Part of the process is a place in Ely, Minnesota they've built, aptly named Burn Camp. It's where victims and families can get away, can move towards healing, can better understand who they are going forward.
This is a place where they learn to deal with their the trauma that's happened from the burn. It's a place where they can come and learn new ideas and how to deal with that child.
That's what Mark Tipler now sees as his mission, to help raise money and awareness for the camp that can provide what he did not have. So they hit the water to help fight burns.
Woo! Wacky style. Largemouth bass. That one goes in the live well.
The burn camp up in Ely, Minnesota, and a lot of the funds go towards helping the families to go to the burn camp. It costs anywhere from $2,000 to $2,500.
The fellow anglers understand not only the cause, but that it matters to Mark, and making a difference is important.
No, this is actually the 7th annual tournament. The first year, we went through some changes here, and we've had the opportunity to move it to different locations to try to get more people involved. And like I say, each year has gotten bigger and better.
And I know Mark pretty well and stuff, and they did a lot for him. So I mean, it's a great cause. The people that come out here and participate, it's great. I really appreciate all the sponsors and everybody taking part in it.
Oh geez, look at this. A rock bass tried to eat this thing.
And what this day is for is deeper than the middle of those lakes they fish. Burn Camp is a time where families meet some issues head on for the first time.
Both positively and negatively, and how we can turn those negatives into positive, and whether that be talking about it for the first time, siblings that will say, this has been really hard, and I've been envious of my sibling for the fact that they were burned and I wasn't, and they got attention that I didn't, and they've never spoken those words out loud, and just saying that has just been one step closer to healing.
There will be many obstacles in a burn victim's life.
And I think the other key part that we are constantly helping them out with is learning to live with their scars.
Accepting it?
Accepting it. accepting their scars. We frequently are the first people who say to the patient, would you like to look at yourself?
The gist of healing is to take adversity head on, accept what is now in your life, then fight every day with every ounce to not let it beat you.
This is just something that's going to make you stronger for whatever challenges you have down the road. And we all have challenges in life, and we all have our things in life that make us stronger. You know, so use that.
That's what Mark Tipler understands. His brush with death now provides an opportunity that he takes as an obligation.
He's, again, amazing in his tenacity to say, I'm doing this. He still continues to say, I'm going to help, I'm going to make a difference. What that means to me is it's that whole loop closure. Here is someone who's had an extremely difficult thing. Took him a while to get through that. It's been life-changing, and now it's life-developing.
So he takes his passion and profession and provides a platform, choosing to make a difference because he is not just a survivor, he is a man who understands purpose.
It means everything to me. For me, giving back and doing for others in life is basically what we're here for.
He certainly offered us the support of, this is a really good idea. And secondly, he has offered us a lot of financial support through his fishing tournaments.
Guy put one on and there's a fish. Ned?
It's that inside turn.
So that he will know that his life was one of unselfishness, so that he can bring out the best in those enduring what he's gone through and come out on the other end.
I would tell not only that kid, but anybody, what's in your heart is what you need to be doing, what you're passionate about.
So that they will know what can be done and what has been done.
For more information on Life to the Max, go to our website at lifetothemax.tv.